Good morning from beautiful, and it is beautiful right now, negative 16 degree Iowa. I am not dressed warm enough to be out here. I don't have my coveralls on, but we have a new lamb this morning. It looks good. It looks like it's standing up. Looks like its mom's taking care of it. But I'm gonna grab it and take it over to the heater, the outdoor heater it is. Oh, when I said new lamb, I meant two new lambs. As you can see, we took the lambs in for a little spa treatment, get their hair all fluffed up and dried down. It's just so cold outside today that the mom did a good job of drying them off. You just can't dry things off fast enough before they freeze today. So the lamb is doing well. Of course, as you can see, we've got the calf inside still as well. The only reason that we haven't taken the calf out yet is I just don't feel like we have a good warm place to keep it on these negative 16 degree days. So it's inside. Tomorrow, Wednesday, when it's going to be above zero, I'm going to bring it back outside. It's doing great. We do take it outside and it follows us around, and so it's had a little bit of outside time. Let's check on the brown lamb that we took outside. The little brown lamb hopped right up right away when we took it inside and dried it off. So we brought it back out so it could be with its mom, start nursing. We also have it in this little pen area right here where I've got that barrel with a heat lamp in it, so it does have a warm place to get inside. As soon as the little white lamb gets a little energy back in it, we're gonna bring it out as well. And I think we'll be off to an okay start. Okay start, I mean, it is negative 13 degrees. One of the reasons that I want to rehab or redo my sheep flock so much is this specific reason right here. We lamb this time of year, and I haven't changed our lambing from this time of year because this gets us finished lambs around November, December time, so we don't have to feed them hay. I think it's important for the meat quality that we're not feeding them hay and butchering them when they've been eating hay, and also that makes it a little better on the bottom line, I guess you could say, because we don't have to feed the grown lambs hay. Basically what we need to do though is have faster growing lambs so we can lamb in April or May, not in February. It is warming up though. It was negative 16 about an hour ago and now it's already negative 11. Oh, good morning, chicks. Let's go grab them some non-frozen waters. I don't think I've updated you on like just exactly how well they are doing. So just to remind you, we got 325 Freedom Rangers. We got 100 variety of egg layers, 3 different varieties of egg layers. We did lose 1 Freedom Ranger in shipping. And since then, I believe that we have lost 2 Freedom Rangers under the brooders, and we have lost 1 egg layer. That's a total of 4 chicks, including the one that we lost in shipping. And they haven't had many days where it was warm, let's put it that way. So I am super excited about how well they are doing for sure. The nice thing about today's double-digit negative temperatures is at least the sun is out. It makes it feel warmer than it really is, at least. I've got some alfalfa pellets here. I'm gonna take those to that new mama lamb. That way she has a little more energy to take care of those babies. What a wild morning that was. Let's go to town, find someplace warm to be for a little bit before we go out and do it again. Welcome back to the farm, beginning farmer friends. I somehow forgot my, let me try to stand under the light here. I somehow forgot my camera in town, so I haven't been able to show you how the animals are doing, and I wanted to make sure that I got a little update on those 2 new lambs and the chicks. Here's what's going on. If you are following along at home, it was negative 16 degrees this morning on the farm when I went outside for the first time, and then it warmed all the way up to 5 degrees today. It was just, it felt amazing. The sun was out. It honestly, it felt way warmer than 5 degrees, but that's what it warmed up to. Now at 8 o'clock at night, 8 p.m., it is negative 6 degrees, and it really doesn't feel that bad. This is going to be horrible video though, because you really can't see me. Now it's hard to tell because it's so dark out, but when I came out, the little white lamb, which is the little ewe lamb of the group, I think, She was in the blue hut back there where there's a heat lamp. The little brown lamb, he is just kind of hanging out down here, doing good. So our two little Katahdin lambs that were born today in negative 16-degree temperatures seem to be doing pretty well. I can see them up bouncing around, and that is the best we can hope for in this situation for sure. This is much better. We've got a very, very bright light behind me over there. I'm over here getting a little bit of water for the baby chicks to take out for them. It's only supposed to get down to -8 or -9 tonight, so I'm thinking that the waters will stay a little more frozen than they did last night when it was -16 degrees Fahrenheit. I'll let you see how they did on the coldest day of the year so far. Also, I heard that it is the coldest it's ever been in 25 years, like the longest cold stretch. Crazy. This afternoon when I came in here to do chores, it was actually kind of warm in here. The frost on the walls was all melting. We got to talk about the frost here in a second. And it really felt warm in here. Now that it's -7, -8 degrees outside again, it's a little chillier in here. But I do see that the waters I brought out late this afternoon, those are all still thawed, so that's a good thing. I'm going to fill up this bigger 3-gallon water. They do seem to eat and drink a lot at night, so I am always making sure that I have feed and water in front of them that gets them growing as fast as they can. They are 2, you can see because of the mittens, 2 weeks old right now, so they're growing. I'll see if I can grab an egg layer and a Freedom Ranger and show you the size difference. I'm still putting in some probiotics and vitamins and electrolytes into each waterer. I don't know how important it is right now. I'm using Calf Mana brand Hydrohin, and it's a 3-in-1. It's a probiotic, electrolyte, and acidifiers. I don't know what it's doing, but I don't really want to mess up a good thing, and we've been able to get these chicks to survive through these cold temperatures, so I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing right now. I am by no means a pro when it comes to chickens and hardiness and things like that. This is a little barred rock that I've got right here, and this is a little Freedom Ranger right here. They were both born 2 weeks ago, or hatched 2 weeks ago on a Tuesday, and you can tell the difference in size between the two. They are both starting to get feathers on their wings and their back pretty well, but these Freedom Rangers are really growing. Now, if you were to compare these, I'm going to put these down. If we would have got regular Cornish cross chickens, the most common meat birds, I am curious about how hardy they would be in these cold temperatures. I know that it is not anywhere near as warm under these brooders as it probably is supposed to be, but they're doing well. They're growing. I just knew that if we could get through this intense, coldest stretch of Iowa weather we've had in 25 years, that they would really take off when it starts to warm up. And I'm really feeling good about that moving forward. Thanks so much for watching this crazy, disjointed, freezing cold day, but I just thought it'd be good to show you how cold it was and how things were going on the coldest day of the year, the coldest day of the winter even. Before I go though, I just remembered, I have one problem that started to rear itself today because it's been so cold. We have built a ton of ice and frost up on the walls of this building. It's not sealed super tight, but it obviously is sealed tight enough that a lot of moisture is not getting out. All these chicks, 425 chicks, between their manure and their breathing, created a decent amount of moisture in here. And when it got 5 degrees today, it really started to thaw and melt off the walls and get really damp in here. Do I need some sort of ventilation in the future if this is going to become a more regular chick brooder for me? Put it in the comments down below. Let me know what you think. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to head inside where I know it's warmer than it is out here.